women originally, a lot of the women in these social movements, they didn't want to be associated with one party. They wanted to be nonpartisan. And then over time, women started to associate more with the Democratic Party. So women's rights activists are associated with the Democratic Party. They started pushing the Democratic Party to appoint more women to political positions. So our first female vice presidential candidate came in the 1980s, and that was the Democratic nominee Walter Mondale chose Geraldine Ferraro as his vice presidential candidate. So that's the first nominee on a major ticket. And that was partially because women's rights activists pushed him to select a female running mate. Joe Biden, everyone knows, declared that he was going to choose a Black woman for the Supreme Court and a Black woman to be his running mate. And that, of course, was Kamala Harris. But generally, again, women have run very individually. And so they have pressured the parties sort of from the outside. So right now, the Democratic Party tends to be more associated as the party focused on women's rights. And the Republican Party tends to be more associated as the party that's a little more focused on traditional family values. But they've also had very strong female candidates in the past. And in fact, in this election, the only Republican that got close to challenging the nominee, Donald Trump, was a South Asian woman, Nikki Haley, who was the governor of South Carolina in the past and Donald Trump's ambassador to the United Nations.